because actually time has gone quite quickly there. I was quite surprised about that. Okay, so here's the song. Put your thumb up if you can see it. Okay, so here is the song. If you can see my little mouse thing. Okay, so this is a very famous song, this one. And I love this song. If you're into like Babara Bangura stuff and traditional sort of Guinean stuff. So I'm going to take you through the words. Now, when I write all of this music that I'm teaching you, it's phonetically taught. They don't write stuff down. Okay, so like the djembe part, if you really want to know what's going on in my head, it's like do do da 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 do do da da boom da da do do da 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 do do da da boom da da. That's how I think of it. Okay, and so I do that with the words as well. So the actual language that this song is in is called Mandinka, okay? And Mandinka is probably the biggest sort of tribal language in West Africa, or certainly one of the biggest. I always think of it as being the biggest. So this rhythm is, this song is in Mandinka, okay? But I write the words as though I hear them. So these are not the correct spellings, okay? Arguing about spellings and stuff is not worth it when it comes to studying West African music, in my opinion, because this stuff, it's not really, you'd have to pay somebody a lot of money to get it really directly translated. So the actual words, this is how they sound, okay? So this is Kai Sene Yo, okay? And then it's Lo Na Kai Sene Yo, okay? So if I sort of sing that a bit more natural, or just Kai Sene Yo, Lo Na Kai Sene Yo, okay? I'm not going to do it like super duper way, but that's the first line. It's Kai Sene Yo, Lo Na Kai Sene Yo, okay? And he told me, you people are welcome, visitors. So essentially that's referring to when the villagers are coming to do the harvest, okay? It's essentially saying, you people, you visitors to our village, you are welcome here, okay? The next line, which is all the stuff you sing is in the bold, okay? Bambiyele da hey, Bambiyele da hey, okay? Bambiyele da hey, okay? And this is apparently a proverb, okay? And it's to do with, so a proverb, it's like, so essentially what they're saying is that there's a big crocodile coming out of the water, but they don't mean there's a big crocodile coming out of the water. And they say, oh, the crocodile's coming out of the water, but and something big's going to happen. So really, they're referring to the crocodile coming out of the water as all of the people are coming to help us, and something big's going to happen. So it's like like an African proverb. Getting like a really close super translation of Mandinkan African proverbs is tricky. But essentially, that's what it's saying, okay? And then the last bit here, which is Kalani Lani Saraya Kuruma O Baraban Allah. Okay, this is the solo bit that I would sing. So you don't need to learn this. Okay. So if you want to do some singing and you want to do the song, it would be this first section here. Okay. So Kai Senio, Luna Kai Senio, Bambiele da hey. So now I'm going to sing it, if you can call it singing, okay? And I'm going to give you the tune. Now, if you listen to a lot of West African music, you'll recognise this, okay? It's very famous. Here we go. Kai Senio, Luna Kai Senio, Bambiele da hey. Okay? Kai Senio, Luna Kai Senio, Bambiele da hey. Kalani Yani Saraya Korama Barada Banala. Kaiserio, Luna Kaisenio, Bambayele da he, Kalani Lani Saraya Koromano Barabanala, Kaiserio, Luna Kaisenio, Bambayele da he, Kalani Lani Saraya Korama Babaradana. I'm not quite on that last bit. Okay, so we can all join in on this, okay? If you've got the words in front of you, we'll just do the first part, okay, and sing it together, okay? If you turn your mics off, this should work, okay? So here's our timing. So it's kai sene yo. Now that yo bit, this bit here, we extend this, okay? So it goes over a few claps. So it's kai sene yo, kai sene yo, kai sene yo. Kai sene yo, kai sene yo. Okay, kai sene yo. So if I count 4, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai sene yo, kai sene yo, kai sene yo, kai sene yo. So that bit, easy enough. Kai sene yo. Okay. And then it's lo na kai sene yo. Okay, so it's the same thing, but we put the lo na in front of it. And it sounds like this. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. And the last one, I think, that last yo is kind of extended even further. So it's kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. Or actually, did we cut it off earlier? Let me sing the whole song. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. But oh no, we cut the last one short. It's shorter. So it's kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. And then it goes bambi yele da hey. So just try that. Bambi yele da hey. Now, a good tip when you're singing these words is a lot of African stuff, especially Mandinka stuff, it's like all the words are jammed together to essentially make one long word. So I sing this part as bambi yele da hey, bambi yele da hey. Okay, but I say it all as one word. Bambi yele da hey. So we have really slowly from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Here we go again. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Okay, just the first part. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo. So put the second part in. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Here we go from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bambi yele da hey. So now I'm going to put my solo bit in. I mean, you can learn this solo part if you want. There's nothing to stop you doing it. I quite like the song. I'm not quite sure I've got the timing yet, so I'll send a additional video around with that in, just in case. So it goes, full thing goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai sene yo, lo na kai sene yo, bamba yele da hey. Kalani lani saraya kurama mabaraban ala. Kai sene yo, that's where you'd come in. Lo na kai sene yo, bamba yele da hey. Kalani lani saraya kurama o baraban ala. Kaisereyo, Yona Kaisereyo, Bambiele dahe, Kalania ni Saraya Kurama, Obara Banala, Kaisereyo, Ona Kaisereyo, Bambiele dahe, Kalania ni Saraya Kurama, Obara Banala, Kaiser. Okay, so it goes on and on. So this solo bit has an interesting thing. Essentially, it says Kalani Lani Saraya. Well, Saraya is the village, okay? But they do also do some interesting stuff. So, like when Barbara was singing it to me, you know, they put in the names of the villages who are coming to help us, essentially. So Karusa is a famous village. So you can use it as Kalani Lani Karusa Kurama Obarabanali. You can actually change it, you know, you can say Karani Lani Wickham Karuna Obaraban Allah. You could say Karani Lani Reading Karuma if you can fit it in there. I'm not sure all towns fit in there, but you get the idea. Okay, so with this one, I just have Saraya written down, but you can customize this for any village, or you could Abene, if you've ever been to Abene, it's very famous, you know. Kalani Lani Abene Karuma. We have to change it slightly for that. Kalani Lani Abene Karuma. Or Baraban Allah. Well, Barbara did that one. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to leave it as Saraya. So we have Kai Sene Yo, Lo Na Kai Sene Yo, Bambiyele Da Hey. Okay, and that's just the bit. If you want to do the song and you're willing to sort of give me some audio based around this, you can learn just that bit. So Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambiyele Da Hey. And if you're singing that part, I cut it off short. Okay, when I sing it, when I sing this bit here, I'm cutting this bit short. Okay. Because, but if we're singing it as a group, you know, you would, the main group of people that are singing, they could extend this hey. They could go Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da Hey, and extend it. And then whilst you're extending that, I can come over the top of that and sing Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban. Okay. And you get this sort of toing and throwing. Obviously, we can't do that like as it is. But when we meet face to face, we will do something like that because it sounds quite cool. Okay, so let's give it a go from the top. I'm just going to sing the whole song around and around. And when I point at me, it's the bit that I'm supposed to be doing. And when I point at you, it's the bit you can do. Okay, so here we go after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He, Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He, Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He, Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He, Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Luna da 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 da. Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He, Kalani Lani Saraya Kurama Obaraban Allah, Kai Sene Yo, Luna Kai Sene Yo, Bambayele Da He.